Hi, hello. In this session, we will discuss about for loop. For loop is another looping concept. It is used to run a block of code multiple number of times. The for loop iterates over the sequence of elements in the given order along with executing block of code in each iteration. The sequence can be a list, tuple, dictionary, etc. Let's quickly jump into the syntax. For is an item or an element in sequence followed by colon and block of code. It's a statement. Here, for loop iterates through each element in the given sequence and executes the statement. Right? So now, in the given sequence, iterates through each element and executes these statements for every element. Loop continues until we reach the last element in the sequence. Like while loop, the block of code will be represented by indentation. Remember that you strictly follow indentation while representing block of code. A quick example, let's create a list and print all the elements along with its size. Now lst equal to is an array. Let's define fruits here. Apple, banana, grapes, and orange. Iterate through the list for item in lst followed by colon. Now print. Now I'll use f string. Fruit item is representing each element from the list. It's a variable and its length will use length function len item. Now execute. So now what exactly happened here? The loop iterated over the list, taken each element and executed print statement on each element. Hope you understood. We have discussed about while loop in our previous session. What is the difference between while loop and for loop? While loop validates the condition and executes the block of code if the condition is satisfactory. But for loop iterates through a sequence and executes the block of code. There is no condition evaluation for loop. Let's modify above code with tuples. In fact, a tuple is a sequence. Let's change a list from tuple. So it's the same. String also a sequence in Python. Let's try str equal to program for yes in str print yes. So now each character in the string has been considered as an element and executed print statement on each character here. Like while loop, break and continue keywords usage is same. Break will be used to exit from the loop and continue will be used to skip the current iteration, jump to beginning of the next new iteration. Let's try. We'll use existing code and modify. So now in this we'll make a few modifications. We'll introduce a condition if item double equal to grapes, we'll print the, the, the string format this way and break. If not, print the item as it is. Sorry, I forgot. Now let's execute. So now what exactly happened here? For loop was iterating through each and every element in the list. It is executing this block of code against each element. Now here there is a if condition. If the element is grape, execute this, but it will be false for first element, second element. So simply it prints first and second element. Grape is the third element. So it prints the statement and execute break and exit from the for loop. So if you notice, the last element orange has been ignored. It is not executed the last element. Now similarly, let's see an example for continue. We will take same, but we will modify slightly. What we are going to do, we will print for every element except grape. Now let's execute. If you notice, print statement has been executed on all elements except grape. Hope you understood break and continue statement. Like while else loop, else clause is also used in for loop. The syntax is for item in sequence followed by colon statement block 1, then you have else colon statement block 2. Here the else statement block will be executed only when for loop terminates normally. That means it iterates through the sequence completely and exit after the last element normally. But if the for loop exists due to any break statement, then it will not execute else statement block 2. Let's see an example. Take the same list. For item in LST, let's print same line else print for loop is for loop execution is done. Now when you execute, if you notice, after the complete iteration, the for else statements also printed. Now let's put some break here. If item double equal to grapes break. So now if you notice, the loop is executed because of break statement. This block was ignored. So this is about else clause in the for loop. So this is about for loop introduction. We'll get more deeper into for loop and its usage in the coming sessions. Thanks for watching and please subscribe to the channel.